He didn't reload. Once he saw the opponent's vest, he was pinned down, and O'Donnell escaped instantly. Ambushed by a cupboard killer, clearly stronger, O'Donnell was near suffocation in plastic. He escaped with his pocket knife, then used a paper tiger to gain an edge. Watching him take out the killer, and before Dix got killed, he took down another enemy. After clearing the floor, Czech suddenly noticed something across the street. A suspicious car was starting up, so he dashed out to chase it. Negri, cool as a cucumber, hopped up to the roof, turning into Czech's personal alien detector. Czech, hurry up, or you'll be detected by Negri's scanning device. He aimed at the car's windshield and smashed through it like a barbecue, stunning the driver into another dimension. Czech followed right up, flung open the car door, and yanked him out. Who told you to be so eager for a search? He took out his work ID, realizing the old man excelled in new era. Any issue with psychological attacks? Subtitles. The old man turned furious instantly. Little useful info was gained, only that the pursuers excelled in the new era. Czech decided it was time for a full-on assault to get to the bottom of things, so they quickly headed for the new tech company. Their mission? To word down the company's internal resources, including security and documents. For safety's sake, Czech warned everyone to retreat inside 2 minutes. If he was late, just get the heck out of there. After the briefing, the crew donned their hoods, ready to act. They split up fast, sweeping up files and hard drives, and snagging all kinds of goodies. Czech even grabbed a massive black trash bag, pirating his way through and leaving nothing behind, not even the champagne from the drawers. But just when they were ready to leave, a photo on the wall caught his eye. With no time to think, he smashed that glass like it was a pie. The others had gathered in the car, but the boss was nowhere to be seen. Time was up a bit awkward. Dixon couldn't help but grumble, "I don't want to exit under such orders." At that moment, he had no choice but to start the engine and hit the gas, and just as he floored it, Czech came flying out from behind. Dixon slammed on the brakes like lightning, rushing to ask the boss, "Boss, do you believe I'd leave you?" "You jerk." They arrived at the safe, abandoned lot, and first thing burned the evidence. Next, Czech put the pick on the hood. Everyone gasped, "Oh my. Is that a bug?" The battle with the killer was captured in a snapshot. To determine Sewang's identity at the new tech company, they decided to launch an investigation. O'Donnell strongly believed the clues were clear. 3 members were dead and 1 was missing, a missing person who just so happened to work at the new company. Yet Czech firmly believed Sewang wouldn't betray his comrades. You don't think you can beat them? Though it's hard to admit that a former comrade had betrayed him. But soon O'Donnell found Sewang on the personnel list. Turns out he's the assistant to the security director at the new tech firm. And his boss was none other than the old man who took out Francine, likely the mastermind behind the Scarface hit. Czech saw the gravity. "Boss, what's the security chief's order?" "We must know." Dixon found on the list the old man who had a heart attack. His name was Collins. He was a security officer. Now all the clues connected. Security Director Langston was in charge of issuing orders, commanding Director Bors to provide assassin addresses. There was also the security officer Collins overseeing the hits. And the missing? The security director's assistant Sewang. All evidence pointed towards the new tech company covering up something shady. Time for an investigation. "We have got 1,000 employees. Can we handle this?" At this point, finding clues wasn't today's work. Just when they were at a loss, they stumbled upon an email from Sewang. "I listened to an album the other day and thought you'd like it. Jimi Hendrix Bold as Love. This song is great. Give it a listen and tell me what you think." The email seemed normal, but they knew Sewang hated this artist. How could he listen to it? Stranger still, most of his emails were CC'd to his boss, Langston, but this one was only sent to Operations Director Bor. He sent everyone's emails to him. It was like he'd fallen for something he hated. Dixon quickly discovered the 6th song was called Little Wings. Upon hearing it, Czech had an epiphany and pulled out a document on a federal defense project. The project was called Little Wings, and it was the largest contract the new tech company had signed to date. The total amount was 9 digits, yet the documents didn't specify what Little Wings actually was. All they knew was that to promote the project, they had made some backdoor deals with Senator Lavoie. Mentioning Lavoie, O'Donnell spoke like an old friend, noting his political views and votes were erratic. "Just pay up, and he'd do anything. If we want info about the project details, we need to talk to Lavoie, but those politicians always have bodyguards. But that's okay, the legislative aid usually flies solo." O'Donnell was ready to charm his way in. O'Donnell dug through his intel network, uncovering info on Lowry's legislative assistant. Bored his background was anything but ordinary. Subtitles. He had multiple instances of drunk driving during his college years, and even got involved in gambling, prostitution, and drugs, truly living up to the image of a political star. That night, he went to attend a music fundraising event. This was the perfect opportunity to get close, and with time running out, they decided to split up and prep ahead.